I clipped one of the bolts from its sprue, and I didn't pay much attention, and I had a lot of flashing left. I removed majority of it, but not all of it. And the thing is, the boat is painted, so I don't want to manipulate too much the boat. I'll try to I think now it's better. Not perfect, but better. But still, it needs some more grinding. I think this is it. Yeah, it's in good shape now. Have to continue with the other ones, but all this to say that we are now in step 19, the first part of the boats, the first set of boats, and we have them on sprue K. There are two of them, two Ks. And the first pair of bolts is the K11. The hull is K11 and the decking is K14. Where is K11? This one. And it's actually this one that I just did from the other sprue. Okay. And now I understand all of them will have a lot of flashing left, because the supporting points are attached on top of the hull too, not only on the side. So no matter how you clip them, you nip them from the sprue, there's gonna be a lot of flashing left. Well, so this would be 11, K11, and for the decking I said K14. K14, this one here. Not much flashing left in this one. and 14 once again. So of course I will have to remove this flashing too. I'll do it off camera. Next pair of bolts would be K13, K15. K13. These ones, the big ones. And the decking. I call it decking, is not correct, it's just the upper part of the boat. We have one. And we have the second one. Same idea. Next, E21 with E20. Sorry. Oh yeah, it's E. It's not K. So I have other photo, the other sprue with bolts. Apparently so, indeed. I didn't realize. We have the E. Too bad I painted yesterday all the other boats, and now I've seen there are more boats here on this sprue which are not painted. That's such a shame. Such a shame. There is a distinct possibility that I will paint this by hand. I don't intend to plug the airbrush only for these two boats, 4 pieces of plastic. I'll do them by hand. Am I impressed? Am I impressed to date with this kit from Hobby Boss? Not really, no. Organization is a bit difficult to follow, and instructions sometimes deficient. I cannot say I don't like it. It's just don't get me started. these ones we'll have to paint by hand. That's too bad. So how come I've counted? Oh yeah, there were when I've counted the boats, I've counted 3 here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Really? I think so. There were 12 when I counted, and we added the other 2 from this crew. So yeah, there are 13 boats until further counting. For now there are 13. Okay. I will take care of this flashing for these 3 more boats, and then I will have to paint this one by hand. Now about the boats. This decking that I just painted, I think the wooden deck tan would be appropriate for the decking itself, but the funnel and maybe at least the roof of this cabin should be or could be just another color. I think I'm going back to field gray for these two. Just touch up a local paint or something. The funnel cannot be wooden deck tan. And there is something else that bothers me. If we look at the old model, the Cesarewitch, looking at the boats, they were remarkably similar to what we have for the big boats for Lord Nelson. I mean, we have pretty much the same size for the big boats, for the captain or admiral boats, and but in the Cesarewitch case we have the funnel, and we have something here on the cabin, on top of the cabin. I don't know what that might be. And we have something like 2 torpedoes each side of the boat, and we have this. Is this a 3-inch gun? Is this a 2-inch gun? I don't know. And here for the Lord Nelson we have the funnel. We have nothing on the cabin and nothing here, but here we have the, I think this was the gun support, and we have no gun to install in here. I looked at the instruction until the end of the Lord Nelson, and we don't install anything in there, we don't get anything in there. But you see that Cesarewitch was having some more armament on these boats, which is not shown for the Lord Nelson. Strange. Anyway, we'll proceed the way it is, and we'll see from there. At the minimum I will do the funnel and the top of the cabin in field grey. If I'm lucky I could do this part too, but I risk, with my shaky hands, I risk painting also the decking itself. I don't know if I can do it without ruining it. We'll have to see. Well, perhaps start effing around and get ready for ballet. That is, trying to put together some boats, like in this step 19. And first of all, we have the boats from pieces K11 and K14. K11, where is K11? I'm disorganized here, yes. K11, these two, which were these two, and K14. Okay, these ones. The benches, or the planking, however you want to call it. I don't know if they gonna match. I have a feeling I have to put them in the helping hands. The helping hands, they don't shake. Yeah, they don't shake. Let's try the helping hands. Maybe something like this. Let's put the second one. Perhaps you won't see it very well. Let's move them. Okay. No, like this. And then these parts, I'm really disorganized here today. Okay, these ones, they should enter there, something like this. Well, at the first sight, they don't enter there. Because perhaps I have to do some more filing on the sides here. I'll try to do the filing off camera and come back for the final fitting. Well, what do you know? Once I did the filing, they fitted over there inside the hulls. No drama, no headache. And for the filing, I used this one, this filing stick marked 180. I have many of them. I have this one which is very rough, 80. I have an entire set. Perhaps I should show you what I bought from Amazon. It was a long time ago. I think it was about 1.5 years ago, or maybe 2 years ago, can't remember. But they are wonderful in small settings like this. They really do the job. So now what I have left is just to properly glue them in place. A bit on each side and a bit of the very end. Not too much as not to destroy the paint. I still use this extra thin cement from Tamiya. I have plenty of it. I'm about to order some CA glue, but it says it's medium thick, so we'll see how that one works. I'm gonna stop because after that I'm gonna ruin it. I'm gonna do something wrong. Okay, so these ones, they will be left like this. This is the final shape. I don't want to have any other intervention here. So this is the boat number 6. This is the boat number 6. There are 2 of them. Okay, there are 2 of them. I should put them somewhere. I remember I have some small recipients for these boats. I learned this from Ron Calverley. He has a lot of small recipients like this, but he has a lot of pieces to work with in the first time, because he's doing his models 1 in 200, so there are so many more pieces in those models. Okay, so these are the boats number 6. I'm gonna put them aside. And then we have the boat number 7, which is K13 and K15, and we have to make 2. K15 is the decking, these ones, and K13 and K15, okay, the hull, they are K13. Yeah, I already separated them. They are not here anymore because they are here. These 2. So now I think I have to go back to the helping hands. I told you today I'm so disorganized. This episode will be unwatchable if you if you follow the comments from some people on David's ships. It might be unwatchable, yes. Let's put this one here and this one in here. I don't know if I will get lucky to fit them. By the way, I've painted them the best I could. With my shaking hands and all. This one has a good chance of fitting. Yes, and yes. Yes and yes. I think like this is not perfect, but I somehow guess is my fault. This is not Hobby Boss. This is me. I'm okay with them. And the second one, yeah, so if some episodes from David's Chips are unwatchable, imagine what that particular viewer would say about my episodes. I hope he will never find me on YouTube. I'm gonna get punished so severely. This one is pretty much the same. I will not do anymore. I think I'm gonna leave it this way and I'm gonna start gluing. I think this is it for the two big boats. I have some imperfections now because of the paint. You don't see them, but I do. And you don't see them because I don't want to focus on them. But I think I'm gonna use some touch-up paint. They are not visible from a certain distance, but still. Okay, and then we have the third boat, the number 8. The number 8 is E20, E21. It's the other sprue. E20, 21. These two. Let's get them out of the sprue. These are those that I've painted by hand. They don't look as good as the airbrush ones, but I still have fun with them. Okay. Let's place this one here. These helping hands are useful up to a certain point when you have very fine pieces and I don't know, they clamp very well, very very strongly, you know, they clamp very strongly. And in the process they have a tendency of damaging the paint. Well, it is what it is. I don't go to any competition, I don't compete against anybody, and I don't go to the museum. Already almost nobody knows anything about these ships. Not anymore. People have all kind of other mental occupations. So who's gonna judge me? I'm still botching the shining of the flat surface. When I apply the glue. What do you want? Okay, so I'm gonna put these ones, boats number 7, in another can here. And then boat number 8, and then boat number 9, which is what's left in here, E6, E7. Now this one needs serious filing. You can see the way I nipped it. There is a lot of flashing in there. I'm gonna do this off camera. Okay, done. It's a bit of flashing here too. Not much, but still. Now it's better. I don't remember flashing like this for the boats on the Cesarewitch, on the trumpeter kit. And as I explained, there were much more details in there, including the wooden planking. Remember the wooden planking that I had to put on the boats in the Cesarewitch? Yeah, that one came with a wooden deck from Artworks. No such wooden planking for this kit, but this plastic decking matches perfectly in there. So I'm gonna declare myself happy and satisfied. Of course, normal people would come now with touch-up paint and do the edge. This is where I glue now. Redo the dark gray color. But this would be for the normal people. I am not one of them. I only have my fun under the sun. It might be enough, I don't know. It's enough now. So this is number 9. Number 9 will stay here. And we're gonna take a picture of these boats for the thumbnail of the episode in the proper order. 9, 8, 7, 6. Yes. Thank you for watching.